The trip begins. June 2016. We have cleared the first hurdle. It was a little scary here for a moment. We didn't think we were going to be able to get our tickets.
Should we just get like
this woman figured it out.
Behind each other? Like 2 and 2? We do 2 and 2? 2 and 2. You can't talk 4 across anyways.
Yeah, but it's free. Somebody else is
You'd rather be in the middle?
it's free on one side. Yes.
You don't want to view out the window?
Full power the first 5 months, and then I kind of hit a roll this last month. Hanging out with too many Israelis. I'll tell you what.
Really?
Israelis. We're talking about the Jews, you know, like Jesus people.
Do you believe in the two-state solution?
Of course not, dude. Of course not. I'm American, so I'm against Israel. But Israel's nice.
That's not true. You got it reversed.
No.
America backs Israel 100%.
Yeah. Really?
But Obama believes there ought to be a two-state solution where the Palestinians' rights are acknowledged also. Most Israelis
stay slaves, man. That's what we need.
Really? You feel that way?
Right? Of course not. Whatever America wants to do, we shouldn't do.
The Israelis want a one state.
Yeah, that's why we back.
They want to keep the Palestinians down. It is our first morning in Thailand. This breakfast has been remarkable. A heart-shaped, hard-boiled egg. No, know what I'm saying. Poached egg. A hot dog that's surprisingly good. Ryan, we haven't seen him since Christmas.
Do you want this coffee?
Namaste. It's been 6 months. Good to see you guys. I had some.
He's alive.
I'll take some more.
Here's Evelyn. We don't know where. Should we go get Damien? No, the food's not ready yet.
No, Damien's asleep. He's talking. I didn't realize he talks in his sleep. Yeah, dude. This is Damien this morning. Hey. If I touch you, it means you can have my powers. That's what he said. He says, yeah. Alright, you can use some powers.
This is our hotel. Not far from the airport. In Thailand.
Power to sweat as much as he does. Oh, dude.
Our first stop, really their first official day one, the RS Hostel. Inside there, lots of steps. Here's the street. People selling their products. That's got to be outstanding Chinese. Gotta be. Thailand, baby.
Different school. Oh, hey. Thanks for the best. What do you guys study? What do Hey, buddy, come down the side. Let me show you.
You getting good video, Pop?
Phuket. He works.
What do you work?
He works at a school.
Oh, teacher.
That trains,
Boarding assistant.
Oh, yeah.
that trains kids to go to the Olympics. It's a boarding school, so he's the one who takes care of the kids.
Oh, yeah.
Are you from Bangkok?
No, I'm
Awesome. Dude, that's amazing. Look, yeah, look at the juice. Look at the bananas.
You going in?
Nope. Where? Right here? Oh wait.
Yeah, there's a door right there.
I was just thinking how
I don't think Rose could go up there.
our sightseeing with the
Oh my gosh, it's the tree from Pandora.
Tree of Life.
That's probably not.
Especially up there.
This is not good.
Stop filming.
Go ahead.
นั่นเป็นระเบียบจะทำอย่างไรต้องเป็นระเบียบงดงามใจดีนะไม่ได้จะกรวดน้ำก่อนแล้วพระยาถากตีก็ได้จะกรวดน้ำทีหลังก็ได้ไม่ได้ผิดอะไรไม่ได้ผิดที่คุณทำไม่ได้มาเขาที่มาไม่ได้ผิดเอาผมไป
I'm rolling.
Oh, no, Shane, that's not a good idea.
I faced it, that hurt.
Did that hurt?
Faced it? Yeah.
No, that hurt.
There you go.
Hold on, Jada. Hold on, Shane. Hold on. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go upstairs.
Yeah, look at you.
Any family can manage to get kicked out. It'll be. You went with somebody's giving it the big finger to the sky.
Yeah. It might just be the design.
Well, the crane though might just be window washing cranes.
What crane?
What crane?
Oh, window washing crane?
I could. You know, I could. I really could. That's not a bad idea, son.
I actually
All three of them.
my father is different from their father.
Where's the other one?
Oh no, there it is.
Hey, what suits you like?
Soccer.
Yes, football.
Yesterday
They won, right?
Two, three.
Was in the airport.
As you can see in this video, it is controlled chaos here in the streets of Thailand. It doesn't seem like anybody has any fear of death. They drive at will in lanes that they create on the spot. And all ages, families 2 and 3. We've actually seen one child strapped to the back of his father's back, and he was sleeping. I'm noticing the incredible balance that they all seem to have, especially with another person aboard. Thailand, 2016. This is Paul Davis.
Look at that one right at the
Where, Ev?
white car.
Right in front of the white car.
That one with all the packages.
I can't see him.
Right in front of you.
I can't see him.
Look, no, I mean, look at the
Oh, they're all the packages. Yeah. Look at this guy. He's going to go right there. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. You're going to get arrested. That is absolutely incredible. And I'm not afraid. I am not afraid. Bangkok, 2016. This is Paul Davis. It is crazy. Right next to me. Look at the people in the bus. Look at the merchants on the left, hoping that someone will stop. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. And you think we got it tough in LA? My driver, he likes tasting. Brian, give us the
I have returned to the family-owned videos after a long absence. I have been traveling the world for 6 months now. We're in Thailand, baby. Thailand.
Are you guys getting wet?
I just got back from India. This is my mother. You know that? Woo! I am the original.
I gotta turn the camera off. It's getting wet.
Volume 1. Look at. Woo!
What the heck is he doing?
Go down, yoga.
Did he shake his head?
Casey, paint the picture.
Well, we're here on the River Maya
It's
in
the call.
Thailand. It's one of the dirtiest rivers after the Hudson. And we're here in search of the Golden Palace. We've been to 2 of the 17 wonders of Thailand.
None of which were the Golden Palace.
None.
We found out that there's actually, for every parts per square inch of water, there is of dirt and trash. This water, when it touches you, it actually forms little brown spots under your skin.
All right, back to the scenery.
So over here we have the barges used in the 1970s. You know, they're still used today. They were shipped over from America so they could use secondhand. This is part of the purification. Oh my.
Capsized. Did we make it? Were you thinking? This is part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I guess if you got a boat. What? The jet ski?
Bob. Not necessarily.
Wow, look at that house. Is that a hotel?
Well, Shane, this saves the day.
Yeah, not
This
bad.
saves the day. The temples didn't get you going? Well, the gongs.
Let's be real, the temple sucks.
Mom, do you have that sunscreen or does it change back? Shane, is the sunscreen in your bag?
I don't think so. It might be.
It was in Caleb's pocket.
Hallelujah. What?
The color of that bird?
Blue?
It was like the green on that building board.
In the early morning rain.
In the early morning rain. In the early morning rain. In the early morning rain.
Dad and Todd is looking good. Ought to be in Hollywood. Todd is looking good. Ought to be in Hollywood.
In the early morning rain.
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 coming down. Trust the rider coming down. 40 inches all around. 40 inches all around. Trust the rider coming down. 40 inches all around. I used to drive a Cadillac. I used to drive a Cadillac. Now I got it on my back. Now I got it on my back. Used to drive a Cadillac. Now I got it on my back. In the early morning rain. 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 I used to have a girlfriend. I used to have a girlfriend. Now I'm alone. Pretty much go to bed. Yeah, that is beautiful.
They're always building.
Yeah, I know.
Is that a golden crane?
Gorgeous.
Okay. You guys remember something really cool?
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
It's cool that I saw that behind there.
Really? This is a park right next door to the Grand Palace.
Look at those big ones.
Ryan, they'll take your finger off.
ว่าอย่างนี้ก็ดีนะตัดจะได้ก่อน
Oh, look, it's eating your hair.
ตอนนี้ฮิตอะไรถั่วพิกาชิโอไฮโซมากอ่ะไม่พี่จะซื้อมากิน แล้วน้องมาแย่งกินผลสุดท้ายไม่ได้กินเพราะให้ลูก
What's in it? It thinks your head's a nest, dude.
Bacon, wow,
Evelyn, I can't believe this.
Dude, I got attacked by a bird the other day.
What do you do?
It's got me all squirming.
What do you do? You act like you're not
I was on my
nervous.
second story and the bird came and
It
stood on my
won't.
head.
Put your glasses on. I got
Put your eyeglasses on.
You can have him. Mom, don't you touch him. If you make him angry, he'll bite me. No.
Look at that tongue.
No.
No.
I was just putting your glasses down.
Grab it in. Dad just relaxed.
Get it off. Get it off.
I got one.
Get it off. You got one. I'm getting out of here.
You don't
That is knocking futz. Oh man. That is crazy. That is crazy. dumbest thing. I'm sorry, I just don't like birds. I don't like birds on me. Sorry. Never have. There they are. Don't burn yourself. Well, I can do that.
The matches are in your shirt, dude.
I know, that's the secret.
They're in Shane's ear.
That's pretty dope.
It is. I think it's Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning. I'm not sure. We're having brunch here in Bangkok still. This is where we chose to have our brunch.
Yeah, they're on the other side. Underneath.
It was upside down, and you flipped it. So then they went back on the track.
That guy's really magical, guys.
I can't believe you know how to.
Now that's pretty good. All right, that'll be 20 baht.
Yeah, I don't have any more baht.
Thank you.
Can you give me that baht? Shane, can you give me that baht? I have no baht. Where's my baht?
Oh, thank you.
You're like,
We are driving from Bangkok
hey Shane, so that's $80
to a city about an hour and a half, 2 hours north
from the BKK.
that is supposed to be, you know, a really special place. This is our driver. He doesn't say a whole lot, and that's good with me. And then
The
here's
other airport was like
the rest of the
40
people. Look at it. I can't believe the way she brims.
Just do that one round.
I can't really do a good job with this.
And there's a 20.
And I think
Why
that
can't
it's cheaper from that one to Phuket too.
Can you do multi-city on here?
Yeah.
Here they are.
Oh, not on the internet.
Casey's in the back.
You call paleo.
App is a little hard.
Thank you,
Nobody's
Evan.
gonna call him paleo.
We're driving to Chiang Mai or somewhere.
Consider that too. Okay.
All right.
So, hey,
Kanchanaburi. And this is what it looks like in Bangkok,
Can you
leaving
go get married, Ryan?
the city proper.
Get married?
yeah, but actually this probably makes us realize that we have a standard more than.
No, we overcompensate.
Oh, David, look at this place. There's a motorcycle right there.
This could have been far. I don't even know how to get here. Also, this is priceless film. Good?
Well, guys, I know if I slip my way back, it's going to jump.
I don't think you can overtake me.
All right. Let go of your handle.
No, don't do it, man. Don't do it.
I don't think Shane's will.
This reminds me of Damien the first time we were on a plane together.
But I don't think like. I mean, we're not going fast enough.
First time me and Damien rode a plane together.
Okay, I was nervous on my own regard, but then Ryan was the older brother.
We are two
that
of
made you
we are
work,
two
feel
of the
worse.
6 passengers being being driven by a 100cc scooter.
100cc?
And we have, if we did a weight to cc ratio, we are 10 times heavier than the cc allowed. We weigh a grand total of 1,200 pounds. Maybe close to that, less than that.
It's a cool town, man.
I actually feel like I'm in Thailand.
Oh, that's pretty. Look at that.
Nice, look at the animal prison.
I thought you were I want to explore this town. Like on the bikes. Just like go around, figure out where we're living.
You don't have a bicycle, like a bike is so limited where you can go.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Still up.
harder.
You don't go nearly as far.
And this is not as far.
Yeah, you don't go as fast.
Lazy now.
What about the chance that one of us gets in an accident because we're not used to the unruliness of these traffic goers?
You know what? So far what I've seen, like, Bangkok was nuts. Chicago's kind of nuts, too. I mean, I drive a motorcycle
No,
on a
see, the
pretty
thing
busy
is,
city.
there's less rules, so you have to be more
But your mother
aware.
does it,
You have
and
to be
I
more-
don't. Well, what?
You know, you gotta expect, you don't know what people are gonna do. Because Shane actually said something to me once that was really big. Remember when I was like, Shane, how about when we're riding a motorcycle right now, that you always come up on my left side. Remember I said that too? Yeah. When we stopped, you didn't know I was shooting you looking every time.
Ah, nice shade.
I think about that all the time.
Keep your head on a swivel. Oh god. I really think the wheel we're on is gonna pop.
That guy probably wrecked his motor.
Everybody, even the Thais are like, wow, that's a lot more people than I would expect.
A lot of white people. Well, we're happy to do it. A lot of gringos. They definitely get max capacity out of all this stuff.
Dogs. Nice. And what do you...
How about Dad freaking out because of my backpack? Where does that come from? See, this is an example. He's scared about something else.
No, let me give you my projection. Let me give you my perspective on that. We have a very, very tight fit. No. A very, very tight fit on this piece of equipment. It was already going to be really tight, and you were the guy that decided that you had to bring half of your possessions on this trip to go pick up a motorcycle. It didn't make any sense to me. The fact that we were going to tip, I never figured on that.
No, I think that would make you so emotional.
Because it made no sense.
No, it just made the
what
fact
Alex
that
Yes, ears are different. I'm sometimes no good.
it's all good. Oh, look at this.
Okay.
No passport. Hello, someone no passport, please. Number 04.
This is information about the place. If you ever get in trouble, have a time for help. Reach this number.
And everyone, helmet.
Yes.
Everyone, helmet.
I don't like helmets.
I'm sorry. Hello, I bet if you don't want to hang on the motorbike or body, if you don't want to wear
We will wear.
helmet, you here on the motorbike or body,
It's the law? It's illegal not to have one with you.
everyone take it.
See, the king cares about his people. His subjects.
Yeah, Chicago, you don't, or Illinois, you don't have to have a helmet at all.
He just did it. He just did it.
I was doing it too. He did it. No.
Everyone, first, please check tire by yourself. Tire, important. No cash, no cash, no cash. Semi-automatic.
Semi.
Semi.
So you gotta feel your
He
speed?
will show you. He leg man.
Oh, you just don't turn. Now, how do you first? One, two.
Stand in there and decide to come back.
Oh, that dog was just laying.
This is the
Dog was
bridge,
laying on the
JD.
road.
This
Look
is
how
the
pretty
bridge
this is.
over the River Kwai.
I kind of want to, like, that way's like,
Does a train come by here?
oh yeah, it's great.
Is this still new?
Evelyn, you're asking a lot of questions that the children don't know. You said, is there a bridge, a train coming, and is it still used?
Why, because they're getting shot at?
No. This is like a statement and like. This is like a transport.
That's the River Kwai restaurant right over there.
It's just like,
Freaking very nice. I would love to get like a little boat on this thing.
All right, Shane, you ready?
they have bad, you could do
Oh my gosh, that is.
halfway.
Hey, there's a Buddha or something.
Where isn't there a Buddha?
Guys, let's get a picture in front of that.
wouldn't jump off this bridge and do that for $1,000?
Bridge over the River Kwai, we were told. Bridge over the River Kwai. Shane, what do you know about this bridge and the history of it in World War II?
Hold on, watch out of the way for. Oh wait, no, I got you.
What do you know, Shane? Tell me.
All I know is this bridge was built in the late 1800s. I'm just kidding.
Well, there's a sign that says right there actually where it was built.
This bridge was built towards the end of World War II as a POW transport bridge.
Why don't we walk across it?
I don't know if that's
To
good.
transport Australian soldiers and Allied soldiers into Burma.
Really?
Yes.
We are walking the bridge over the River Kwai.
If the train comes ahead, they will hear it.
Yeah, it is.
And if we do, we'll just hop on the side.
Let's go into that place.
Let's not do that.
I don't want to see it.
Those where if you fell, you'd fall in the water.
Mountain trails for
Some trekking.
Although Mexico, Dad, is very green.
Really?
Like a lot of green mountains and everything. Well, this is the bridge over River Kwai. Kwai.
Why is water buffalo?
Bridge over the river water.
Oh, thank you.
50 bucks. 50. It is day 3 from what I can tell. And we were here at our hostel. These are all the motorcycles that we have rented. I call them motorcycles, but they're not really motorcycles. This is our little unit. Here's Evelyn's unit, me and my Evs. This is where the boys have stayed. We talked to Carly last night on Skype.
Are we going live? Because I only go live. But if we're not.
What is this? We are going to do a live report outside here. We'll figure out what we're going to say. I think we all start off by saying good morning. Shane is getting ready. Casey is on his little bike. What do you got working on his face?
Oh, this is organic sunscreen that my mother purchased from somewhere. And it has some zinc in it, so the natural oils of the skin actually coalesce and they form an opaque barrier.
That's enough of that. Okay, it's all made up, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not made up. There's a little restaurant over there that Casey got a milkshake in there today. I've not really inquired.
It was good.
I also had some macaroni.
There's Shane. There's Dana. We gotta leave this area clean,
Hey,
right?
where's Mom?
She's coming.
Vince, you got your helmet?
Hey, where are you going? Doesn't matter.
Hi. How you doing?
That's Ryan.
Will you whip?
Vincie?
We are making a gas stop before we go to the falls. This is pretty amazing. My friend over there is wondering what I'm doing with this camera right now. Aren't you? You're wondering what we're doing.
He can't tell what you're saying.
Yeah, but he can tell friendly people.
Does Dad needed so much gas?
This is very interesting.
Look at this, Shane. Look. Come sit down.
There's measurements on it.
Shane's going to hold him
That's how he knows how
accountable.
much to charge it.
Shane's going to hold him accountable. He's the bot expert and leader.
Yeah, we might need a calculator there. So we can
Probably 150 baht.
per
ชอบ
Irwin Falls, waterfalls. Very interesting. Well, this is level 3 of the Erawan Falls, and selfie sticks seem to be very popular here. And we've got 7 minutes left on the clock. The kids swam in this. Look at those fish. They give you the EGBGs. You go back up, look at those falls. Zoom in tight. That is incredible. That is wet. That is nice water. What do you think of that? What do you think of that, what you just saw?
Beautiful.
Very good. What do you think?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And what about you?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Where are you all from? Where are you from?
Thailand.
Thailand. Yeah. Thailand?
Yeah, Samut Prakan province.
Okay. Well, we're visiting your beautiful country from USA.
Oh, USA.
We love this place. Very pretty. Do you come here often?
No.
We are your seed. Spread.
All right, you start. I think you take a left, but I'm telling you. People now leaving Erawan Falls. The whistles have blown, and they need to leave. How was it? Very beautiful? Yes. The children going back home. Say hello, USA. Hello, USA.
Hello, USA.
Good man. Hello. Good to be here.
Hello, USA.
Yes. I love it. And here comes the family. Hi. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Did they stop you?
When you dilly-dally in Thailand, you get turned back from the falls. We saw some, such as that one.
We are leaving Erawan Falls. It's a very nice cloud, a very nice kind of hue here. It's kind of a foresty kind of feel to it. Lots of shrubbery, lots of growth. Lots of trees that remind you of the movie Tarzan, and look who we've come across. A modern day version, real life version of Tarzan. course, there's signs posted all over to be quiet.
Yeah, that's
Ryan,
right. Yeah, he really was disrespectful of those signs. Like those signs said one thing and he did the other thing.
He did. That would be called defiance, would it not?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Here comes another family.
4, 5, and 6 look pretty.
So we're on the path leaving Erewhon Falls, and we were having good conversation. We were talking about separation in years and months for the children. We were coming down this road, and all of a sudden, we noticed these beautiful trees, but that wasn't what caught us. You hear that? That's nature. That's God's work. 1,700 individual bamboo shoots reaching up to the sky. Let's wait, let's listen. Not as loud as it was, but you get the idea. A gust of wind will change this into music for the forest.
Have you ever heard the wolf cry? Look on road, or ask the grinning bobcat why he grins. Can you sing with all the voices? Can you paint with all the colors? Have you ever heard the wolf cry? Blue corn moon.
It is day 4 of our trip to Thailand, and I have finally taken advantage of the neat little, hosting eatery where we are based. And here is Shane and Damien, and we've discovered the pineapple
sunscreen.
Do you want?
It is awesome.
I just put sunscreen on my.
Damien, you're such a silly.
Casey, how was that pancake?
Delicious.
Isn't it?
3rd best pancake I've ever had.
I agree with you, little fella. I agree. This is the setup for Joy. Notice the Wi-Fi is Joy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the kitchen back there. This is where we got our coffee. And here they are.
Oh, wait a minute. In station, when I said because I don't know anything about
Dog.
I have to be honest with you, Dad exclaimed how good these pineapple pancakes are. I was very doubtful at first, but
Making pineapple
they actually turned out very delicious.
Pretend like
Dad, I
it's
appreciate your advice. It was very helpful and accurate.
Did you put butter on?
it all the
I
time.
put butter and
Yeah,
honey.
that's what I did.
probably put too much butter.
Put on the butter, slathered on the honey, enjoying the pineapple pancake because he has no money now, and he can pretend it all the time. You're not good deep sound.
You could pretend it all the time.
I wish I could book my travel now. Well, can you see that it's just rain?
Ain't no need to go outside.
There ain't no need to go outside. The telephone is singing, ringing, it's too early, don't pick it
Comments?
up.
Feel good?
So
This will be a good day.
attention to the alarm. Wake up so.
Do you want a pineapple?
Pineapple
Gotta
That's what
wake
he's
up
doing.
so.
Look at it, Ryan.
Looks pretty
Right,
good.
it's incredible.
Can I see
The
the
telephone is singing,
Maybe
ringing,
it's over
it's
there.
too early, don't pick it up.
But no, she's always kind of like that. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but she's kind of a hipster sometimes. She's like she likes being a. Well, you think? I don't know. She doesn't do any of that, but no, wow. No, yeah, for me, my limit's like maybe 35 minutes.
Your name? What is your name? Who are you? Joy, how long have you owned this business? How long? 20 years? Okay. Good photographer always backs off. Okay.
We get some movement. What do you think? Should I get more?
Shit, let me put this in your backpack.
Oh no, we've got to go back.
Why?
I don't have my camera. Tell him to go back.
You don't need your camera. I got plenty
My
of.
phone.
No.
Use these
You
other
don't
ones?
take pictures that I want.
Well, then I will.
Use my phone.
I'll let you use my phone.
Wait.
Are we okay with this, guys? She might be.
Yes. No, she's gonna have to see that it's okay.
Is that okay, Mom?
Untethered.
I want my phone.
All right. I'm gonna start it. And I'm gonna start this up right now.
I have to have for my walking thing.
Turn around.
No, we're not gonna be walking that much.
We are.
Principal. Dad wants something, he cries and he gets.
Going to better places. Our friends will be gone away.
All right. Thing here.
Ryan, can you do it with us?
I don't think he likes it.
And I miss your face.
You gotta do it at the same time, yeah.
Hey, but then, and they're going to other places. And I, good frame, dude. I want to be inside of the frame, not the middle of the frame.
I'm not a rookie. Shane, I'm getting this on video. Why don't you just use my video?
Yeah, you're the making of the video, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Years from now, we'll all be gone. All our friends will move away, and they're going to better places. But our friends said,
Oh no, we got a cut. We got a cut. That's a cut. I just wanted to get some reaction.
Okay.
I'll just hold it at that point, okay? So if nothing is, it's in his face, and I miss your face like hell. But I guess the juice as well, but I miss your face like hell. You ready? Don't be emotional.
I don't know.
I mean, you can sing it
Okay,
with
we'll sing it, ready?
Yeah, sing it.
Okay, ready? Is that a good shot, Shane?
Yeah.
Ryan, you want to stand like in the back?
Okay.
We gotta go.
Oh, crap.
2, 1.
Nothing is as it has been, and I miss your face like hell. And I guess it's just
All right.
Hanging off the side of the cat taxi. Doesn't any stress my legs.
You got your glasses on? Yeah.
It takes away from the production time.
We'll bust my eyes out later, and the bright one. The sun actually matters.
Our Thailand trip minus Carly, and she's in our thoughts always. We're headed to Hellfire, a situation where, well, we'll explain that when we get up there, but this is a little bit of a taxi that we've rented instead of the motorcycles today. The kids, just for remembering, they were talking about a video that they want to do later, and they enjoy that. This is the same family that did the story of the family in the wilderness a couple of years ago at Christmas. We've not seen that production come to fruition yet, but I think we will. But look at the countryside as we head north to Hellfire. A lot of vegetation now, just for remembering. Yeah, I got stuff over here too. Crazy way that they drive around here. There do not seem to be a lot of traffic rules. Look how this guy will take the maneuver. You wouldn't do this in America the way he's doing. Oh my gosh. Oh, he did back off. He backed off, but you don't usually see that. Usually they have an unwritten rule here that if you're passing oncoming traffic, makes kind of an accommodation for that and allows the attempting passer to do so.
Controlled chaos.
That's a very good term.
That's how we describe the roads out here.
And what would you say, Ryan, of what you've seen so far?
Is that a paradox?
Of this particular 2-day stretch that we've had?
This is a low-key area compared to many places in Thailand, especially Bangkok. You get in the heart of Bangkok, you have way more motorbikes, less cars, and the motorbikes are just rolling through all the cars, stoplights, everything. Whole families will be on a motorbike. You'll have the dad in front, 2 kids in the middle, mom in the back with a little kid on her back. Very exciting. And any other questions?
What do you think of the cuisine so far in this country?
The what? The cuisine. Oh, I love the cuisine everywhere I go. That's cheap. For a broke person like me, I eat very well. I fill my tummy with yummy for like $5 at the most.
In the several months that you've been away, have you had a bad experience, a food poisoning situation that you can remember?
There's been times I've been weird. Like it's pretty uncomfortable, and it reflects in the bathroom.
Diarrhea.
Yes, diarrhea. It's happened.
Of course, diarrhea is only the natural way for the body to expel that which it's not comfortable with.
Absolutely. So you just gotta let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And then, yeah, but I think I've handled the cuisine and the food and the water pretty nicely out here. But you hear lots of stories of people getting like mosquito bites, having food issues.
They disappear from the shop.
I'm just fortunate thus far.
Here, like as we see the bike drive away.
It dates back to my healthy diet I received from my parents growing up, as well as trying exotic and not necessarily USA grade food.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
He is really cooking.
Like it's somebody's imagination, like they're imagining that they're there. Yeah. And then like they're thinking about them there, but then like they're not. Yeah. So we're not here, you know. Like almost the same one left hand of Ryan, and then it goes over. Oh, I gotta be the first guy, bro.
No, you're the first two. You're just the only one here.
Dude, we do need to get a shot of Ryan with the
I know, I
same
think we need
exact
to.
shot.
Except
Ryan
Ryan.
and then he pan.
Dad, we need you. No, I guess I can do it.
I'm not.
You feel like we're getting over enough? I think that's the thing. I want to see the whole.
So that's why I want to do it. If I open it,
I like to.
we can't get this out.
That's not how it is.
Now your son
You need
just.
to be there.
Oh, right.
Dude, that's plenty of it.
You mean seeing that no one's there?
Dude, this is perfect.
There is much to reflect on. Along the way, you will see Just imagine. The entire path was carved out of rock by rock.
Good.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, look at here's some tools.
I see the cool.
But I look at these rocks and I think of the nights that real men looked at these rocks. They created they were able to cut through. And this was their finished work.
This is hellfire.
And what was it like when they looked at that? What were they thinking? What was in their hearts and their minds? Did they pray a lot? Did they ask?
Looked like they were eating very much.
Did they ask for deliverance?
Cutting, or Hellfire Pass as it was known, is the deepest and largest on the entire length of the railway. On April 1943, work commenced to excavate the cutting. Again, the process was slow. As work fell behind schedule and Speedo was called, the work rate intensified. Lamps or diesel torches. And sisters together. sleepers. What do they mean by sleeper? Oh, these must be sleepers, the wood. So these... Official railroad. Yeah, but a lot of people died in that process. That's a pretty good aisle. Yeah, like that. You must do a hole like that, throw the dynamite in. Oh. Yeah, I think that's kind of what they're saying with the drilling. That's how good they do. Pretty even, right? Yeah, that's pretty actually.
Anywhere where I can get that drilling going to make a bite. It's a broken drill bit, compressor drill going through. The compressor drills actually used in the area. So people are increasingly desperate for the railway's completion. They sent in compressor drills.
You can do it. It just takes 8 to 9 steps, whereas Android takes 2 steps. You can click on the thing, find the contact, your contact, you can share it. And you can do that with anything.
So right to Apple, say why
Go
aren't
ahead,
you doing
Dude, there's a lot of things like that. Just in general, just in general, everything you do, you have to go through like 3 steps. For an Android, you do 1 step. Our biz had the same fun.
We are now on the train, and we were late. The train was taking off, and we met a guy from France. And he supports and loves America. That's what I like to hear. See that? You see that attitude? No, we don't like Donald Trump. We do not like Donald Trump. All right. We went to Hellfire. This is worth it, man. I've never been on a train my whole life.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Not even an Android?
Never. But if they have a derailment, it's bad news.
Anybody want
I got it. Everybody was mad at me. We are looking outside the train window, and this is part of the track that was used in Hellfire Pass. They took the what?
Hey, look at this.
What is it, Dave? What do you see?
That is cool.
We are traveling by train from where we came. Several on our party wanted to motor scooter this. Not me. I wanted the cultural experience. This is what we got.
Yeah, we ended up having a pretty good cool experience. Should we film Nothing Is As It Has Been on this?
This is the train.
Let's do it. Casey, we're saying.
Yeah, this would be better. It's more stable for your video. You gotta be this side.
No, this side is like this side is a bit different. I think we're not gonna have much of that.
Hey, right here.
Yeah, let's go late. Train in the morning. Now what's in the middle line of sea? Got one second. There's a lot of oh my god. Oh, this one can be
We have an up-close shot of someone like this. We got the window, pan out, everyone's sitting. And that'll be it.
right?
No, it's all of them.
Yeah, B-roll. B-roll footage. Yeah, we need B-roll. Look at the light, Dad. Oh man. This train though is like could inspire like an actual like look overlooking this. This is a great train ride. Oh my god. Okay, no, look here. Oh my god. Whoa!
No, you see the rail. Look down on the ground.
Look at the river, Ev.
Look at the train.
Look at the river, Ev. You're missing it.
Watch your head.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh! I got you guys. I got you. I got you guys. Sorry, you don't make a change. Oh shit. Hold on. Oh god.
Look at how much on the edge.
Oh my god.
Why don't
I don't know.
What's Kung Pao shrimp? You ought to see the station. It's beautiful over here.
His dog.
I've never heard a dog bark in Thailand. Actually, where we live, there's one.
Necessity, usually the guest house where I go to, it's like you have like Israeli, Israeli or like Chinese, 4 minutes Israeli.
That's cute, man. Bye!
Growth hormone is naturally occurring in the body.
Who I love dearly.
Wow, look at this. Very slow moving.
This is pretty.
Earthquake cabin. You sit on that thing? Like on the top level while it goes? Do you think it'll go like that?
Good filmage. Boy, this is good.
It's like a little resort. Beautiful. Wow.
I got video right now. Why don't you ask one of the locals?
Oh God.
What do you got up there, Dane? Chicken
It's
on.
like a steam room. I don't know if that's what you call it, but this is where you feed the fire of the steam inside this locomotive.
Choo choo.
Absolutely wood. Not cool.
Yeah, I was talking to this chick. Dude, in middle school and high school, they started. Hey guys, we start downstairs.
How?
Same place.
Way of life, prehistoric.
I like his. It's so funny.
Somebody didn't quite have the hands.
You see, look at Thai guy.
Whoa. Can anybody explain?
1 to 20.
Don't get it.
Yeah, you're right. Look at all these.
Is this Shiva? Lava. lava and Latole. Just about 4 million years ago, as a man stood erect on 2 legs. There you go. Further speculation. I'd have to be able to see it to be able to.
This is the first man on Earth. And he does look Asian.
Wow.
No, I'm looking at
What am I looking at here, Shane? What is this? Casey figured out. Ryan, what do you think? Could you have survived this?
There's no way to know for sure. Only speculation.
Oh, look at this guy over here. He's collapsed.
Collapse, he's dead.
You think?
Oh, you see his penis. You see his testing. Just hanging down.
The bridge over the River Quay.
All right, Dad, let's get out of this joint. Obviously.
Printing press, circa 1942. Look at those rollers, man. This must be another, this is a barber chair.
A bus by 11:30. Yeah.
Barber chair. Look at those shoes, Eb. And then look at the various means of transportation
These
back
are motorbikes.
in the 40s. These are motorized bikes. Japanese were very good about labeling their stuff. I was going to say that.
Look at that Triumph. Oh, but they have an N instead of an H.
Very interesting.
And did you see the room money from the time of?
You mean captors? Money?
No, just all the change in currency.
You mean Japanese currency?
Yeah. And then it also a carrying.
Look at the phonographs.
I know. And then they have movie projectors.
Look at that movie projector. Sewing machines, probably very important back in the day. Very important back in the day. Look at that antique. Graveyard. Isn't that neat? Got it on tape. Now on the bus heading to the airplane as we fly to Chiang Mai. A lot of people here, and this is what it looked like outside the window of the bus.
Dubai, and the subways in Dubai, and they have girl sections. You actually can find like a lot of money if you're a guy.
Oh, you're working on the strength of your left jab. Yeah, it's shoulder.
Why are we doing all
นะครับในการที่จะทำกิจกรรมหรือนะครับเป็นสิริมงคลกับตัวของเราเองนะครับค่ะตอนนี้น้องๆแต่ละนะคะเพราะว่าในการเป็นศิลปะการแสดงอย่างหนึ่งนะคะซึ่งมีความเชื่อว่าจะมีครูอยู่การไหว้ครูก็ช่วยเบิกทางนะคะให้การแสดงต่างๆเนี่ยผ่านพ้นไปได้ด้วยดีค่ะครับซึ่งไม่เพียงเฉพาะแค่การระบมเท่านั้นครับไม่ว่าจะเป็นการตื่นนะครับซึ่งก็ถือว่านะครับห่วงทำนองห่วงท่าเต้นนะครับของแต่ละทีมนั้นก็นะครับสวยงามนะครับเป็นการบูชาครูด้วย
จากเชิญช้าก็น่าชมเหมือนมวลหมู่ระบำทำงานสมน่ารักน่าชมจริงเจ้าวันละคืนไม่เคยจะเฉยหยุดนิ่งชูไปงามเริดทิ้งและล้อลมเบาเจ้าสนุกของเจ้าไปตามเพลงไม่ได้วันหรือเพลงความตรมเศร้าแม้ลมแดดแผดร้อนนำไฟเผาเจ้ายังสายระบำเล่นกับเงามองแล้วพาเราเริงรื่นโอ้ยอดย่าเอ๋ยเจ้าเกิดมาสบายสุขใจทุกวันคืนไม่โศกโรมมีแต่ความรำร้องไม่ได้เว้นวันคืนลมเพยแผ่วพริ้วสยิวใบหญ้าอ่อนแอนไปอ่อนมาพลาเล่นลมเจ้าสะบัดถึงคราวจากเชียงช้าอ่อนนาชมเหมือนมวลหมู่ระบำชมงานสมน่ารักน่าชมจริงเจ้าวันละคืนไม่เคยจะเฉยหยุดนิ่งชูใบงามเริดริ่งเล่นล้อลมเบาเจ้าสนุกของเจ้าไปตามเพลงไม่ได้วันหรือเพลงความตรมเศร้าแม้ลมแดดแผดร้อนดังไฟเผาเจ้ายังสายระบำเล่นกับเงามองแล้วพาเราเริงรื่นโอ้ยอดย่าเอ๋ยเจ้าเกิดมาสบายสุขที่ทุกวันคืนไม่มีโศกตรมมีแต่ความรำร้องไม่ได้เว้นวันคืน
Yeah, Jack City of Talent. Yeah, it's pretty good. Video making. And everyone had a good stage presence except for Shane.
That is separate day.
No, I'm sure.
Said except for Casey.
I'm sure she didn't like my last line.
That's one I was thinking about, but no, she hasn't seen the new one yet. So at this point, Casey, she still believes you're good.
Dang it.
Well, you did a good job last time. Told us we had to lock it up.
There you go. Now you can stop.
Oh, thank you very much.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Avocado.
You really deserve a good breakfast, honey.
Yeah, what's the point of even using that camera?
Yeah, like
Yeah, you don't use it.
ชูนะ
two is cool.
Dad, if you want to go back and start packing your stuff up, that's
Hey, she get along.
They get along, baby.
Do they? Have you seen them?
I tend to believe they wouldn't do that. Most
That's fine, Shane. I'm asking
Whose idea was it?
Leo.
Leo.
Do you know?
really I think it was both
It was smooth though. That's good. Yeah, it's a mutual.
It was a totally mutual divorce.
Very smooth, very
I don't know
easy.
if that's ever happened.
Those were rare.
I'm sorry. What? What?
it wasn't that bad
Would you want to go through another divorce?
I'd like to
You know, I've actually been
I'm
thinking
just
about
messing
it.
around with you, Leo. Hey, can
But
you
they
pass the
handled
sugar,
it well
Leo?
with you.
Leo, can you pass the sugar? Oh, there it is.
See, now here's the intelligent question. Do you remember a lot of yelling and screaming as a child?
You are now
Fights.
so this
Like,
will
were
go
you
on to a
yelling and
series.
screaming a lot?
Were they fighting a lot?
no I don't think so I don't remember
German, man. They keep it silent.
so they weren't doing it in front of me I don't know
Were you shocked?
not that much so it was
You're pretty happy
well
about
I was small but
Except I wasn't recording yet. Sorry, honey. Look at this. The Grand Canyon. Very interesting.
Oh, what? How did he just climb up with a rope?
What time do you think? But it's kind of a shock. Do you know where they close that one?
See what they're doing.
done it twice.
Jump up there.
Third time's a charm, bro.
Fuck that.
Did you any gainers? Did you hit your back?
Yeah, I did. I did a gainer.
Check it. Well, this is the second.
Straight to the back.
Yeah.
It's like welted.
That's nothing.
I've never made one, so.
That's pretty good to do.
Oh, I can do a triple back.
Good tape. Where are you from, son?
England.
Okay, this is how the Brits do it. This is Paul Davis reporting from the Grand Canyon. Son, what's your first name?
Dog.
Gob.
Dog.
Don from Great Britain.
Yeah.
He is getting over the Breck exit by doing this. Go ahead. Brexit. Good job.
Where's Casey?
This young man is still recovering from a problem. He jumped. Oh my gosh, look at his back. That's going to leave a mark.
It already did.
That left a mark. Hi, honey.
Here, are you going again? No, I'm.
Yeah, jump with your phone. I can't do it again.
This. Look at that.
That was maybe. Yeah, I tried to.
Oh yeah, it's waiting for Casey. And man,
We're jumping out.
we're going crazy.
What do you think, Damien?
I'm at least getting an aerial today.
You've had a lot of experiences in your life.
Damien?
What?
Oh, you can't connect to the strap.
My friends,
Hey, stay wide, right?
as is
It's all
usual,
wide
we
now.
are together. We're about to do this jump together,
Casey, you're not going to take your shoes.
and you'll be with us on the way down, ladies.
Do you want your sunglasses?
That's what
Casey.
the light-proof case
Mom,
does.
Mom, will you just let him
All
be
right,
an
3, 2,
It's deep.
1. I just kept falling. Take your phone. No, got it now.
How was that?
I did not jump.
I over-rotated. Yes, sir. Leo, nice job.
Wait, hold on. Should you say we came, we saw, we conquered? What if we switch that around? Each one of us gets to that.
Well, no, that's the ending, guys. That's the ending. Shane's gonna go through first.
Hold on a second. Shoot.
1, 2, 3. Leo.
Welcome to day 7 again. You saw us on the motorbikes earlier. We did finally, after a long ride, get to our location. This is the Grand Canyon of Thailand, a beautiful area, and a lot of cliff diving that went on down there. Now, in terms of cliff diving, we came,
We saw.
We conquered.
Well, maybe not me.
You're
for
not
now, that's all we have for you. What we did today will echo forever in eternity. We'll see you later.
I think we should give more description.
Bonuses for gainers.
Instead of putting gear on, we took gear off.
To cool off.
So an old mining quarry turned
Quarry.
awesome fun time.
Not quite as magnificent as the American Grand Canyon, but
Yeah.
it still has its thrills.
So Jay,
All right, here
just
we
take your time, pace yourself, no reason to go fast.
Yeah, right. You need to be quick.
Nope.
1, 2.
Welcome again to day 7 of the Conrad-Davis minus Carly adventure. We find ourselves right here in front of the Grand Canyon. Obviously not the Grand Canyon we all know and love in the United States, but an exciting time nonetheless. We just got done cliff diving, several different styles of jumps here, and it was a phenomenal experience. Shoot. Of Thailand. Not quite the same spectacle as the United States, but an incredible time indeed. We just did some 45 feet cliff jumping.
I cut off. Let it flow, let it flow. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome again to the...
Wow, there you go. Ripped off. Oh, wow. I'm glad it dried up. It always dries up.
Yeah, true. I thought that was going to be. Oh look, you can even see the airport.
So we're at a stop-off, look-off point, and we've got lots of customers up here, people taking selfies, and then we've got a couple of women we met at the quarry.
You mean famous people? I think that's
Famous
the word.
people, destined to be famous.
Beautiful, enchanting.
Okay.
A little bit of vocabulary.
Yes, I like
I'm
that.
going to see if I can get a little
And
treat.
then I don't know where my children
Mine
went.
was not so good.
This is a wonderful view. And there's a young lady from Germany that we met yesterday. She has a very interesting name. Right now I have forgotten it. Okay, there you go.
¿Sabes cuál es que está por visito? Tienen dos curas de la pasta.
ตรงนี้ขายข้าวหมูด้วยนะครับร้อยเดียวครับ哎，你终于开球了！在。 像我这样。小家。要放拿着手机。别吃，谢谢。好，很好。
Ryan, actually put the ones I put on that last year back. What'd you get?
This food is smiling.
ได้ยินวันนี้เจ้าเตียออกอากาศเทียบเรื่องไงเนาะยุคใหม่ของการบวช
We are going to get kicked out of here.
They're coming back in, the children. I love the children. This has been a spectacle to see. And now the tourists come back in, wondering what the heck to do.
ตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะทะเวเมภิกขเวอันตาปภาชิเตนะนะเสวิตภาโยจายังกามาสุกามสุขันลิกานุโยโคฮีโนคัมโมโอทุจานิโกอะนะริโยอะนัตถะสันนิโตติขอนอบน้อมแด่องค์สมเด็จพระสัมมาสัมพุทธเจ้าพระองค์นั้นขอนอบน้อมแด่องค์พระธรรมขอนอบน้อมแด่องค์พระปฏิเจกพุทธเจ้าทุกๆพระองค์ขอนอบน้อมแด่องค์พระอริยสงฆ์ขอกราบถวายความเคารพแด่พระเดชพระคุณท่านเจ้าคุณหลวงพ่อพระธรรมเสนาบดีนมัสการพระเถรานุเถระพระภิกษุสามเณรทุกรูปขอเจริญสุขเจริญพรศรัทธาญาติโยมสาธุชนทั้งหลายบัดนี้จะได้รับประทานวิสัชนาพระธรรมเทศนาในอาสาฬหบูชากถาฉลองศรัทธาปะดับปัญญาบารมีแก่ท่านสาธุชนผู้สนใจได้ทำสัมมาปฏิบัติพอสมควรแก่เวลาณโอกาสนี้
I don't know how many miles, and I don't know how far, up the top of what they're calling a mountain. And you know what? We ought to have our heads examined. This, and then this is what we came up for. Ryan, stop it, Ryan.
We are literally in a cloud right now.
We are in heaven. Sky.
Hey, I see something.
Could say miraculous. Look, it's clearing.
Oh, it's starting to clear.
Oh my God.
It's starting to appear. Watch it just blow away.
Is that you? That's...
You know it's Jon Snow rescuing us.
We have nothing but cloud to enjoy. Uh-oh, there you go.
I think we're too far up. It actually looks kind of cool.
Good thing it doesn't get colder when the sun comes out.
Should I throw a rock and see what happens?
Yeah, we don't know what's down there.
You don't know what's down there, son.
Kill somebody.
Got it?
Right, you can climb that tree. That would be the highest point yet.
I'll ride up higher.
We were at the top of the summit hoping for a beautiful view, and we didn't have one, but it was still exhilarating. I am fearful of the trip down. I think we'll make a small village down there.
Alright, it's opening up. We gotta stay around, guys.
Free chewing gum. Free chewing gum.
Brother.
He says as he takes his video cut. But if you do it, I want to get it on film.
See, those are the mixed signals my dad gave us growing up.
Don't do it. Don't stay up. We got to go.
Alright, here we go.
We got to go, guys.
Guys, it's not even that cool. It's fine.
Well, it's gone already. You missed it.
What? Well, that was amazing.
It was. It was like a little circle around it.
We've met some very nice people from Germany. And we met them at the Grand Canyon. Valerie is different. One of them ate ice cream on the motorcycle. I've never seen anybody do that. Only a German can do that.
I'm actually Scottish.
Scottish.
I represent it.
You're cold, aren't you? You're cold. Aren't you? Yeah, I'm very cold.
Yeah, that white shirt.
We
that
probably,
white shirt.
maybe we could buy those rain things. That would keep us.
Shut up, man.
That view from the temple. Oh my gosh.
What?
Another one?
Yeah, the first one we stopped at
I'm
with
also
the food.
incredibly hungry.
Is everybody having a fun time?
What our qualification is in the U.S. to be a free-range chicken is completely.
She doesn't live in the U.S. She lived in Philadelphia for a few years. How long were you in Philadelphia?
No, only for a year.
Oh, a year.
Was that in high school?
In Germany right now?
No, actually in Amsterdam.
Let me ask you this,
You have a little bicycle with you right now?
Valerie. When you were in Philadelphia,
I'm camera shy.
did you ever eat scrapple?
What? Where?
No, she's a bit.
Oh wait, yeah, she was in Philly. That's pretty
Yeah, that's where it's from.
You had a Philly cheesesteak.
Ginger tea. The one you said before that. Jasmine green tea.
Mango? Yeah, give me the ginger tea.
Ginger tea. Okay, ginger tea. No orange.
What's the double backpack? I got a minute. Too much.
Jamie has the
Is it locked?
Hey.
Yes.
Get out of there. My brother.
Yeah, lock it up.
Read, then what's it about? Can you summarize it for me? The National Socialist Revolution. Who's that? That's not the name of it. It's just essentially the book on socialism.
Capital? No,
No, that's not. Thinking?
No, that's capital. Capital by Marx.
Karl Marx. Karl Marx is more of a communist than a socialist.
No, he's a socialist.
He's more of a communist.
No, I think he's Marxist.
We're shading his thesis on this, bro. Watch out.
Well, actually, they don't even call it either one. They call it actually Marxism.
He called it a communist manifesto.
The guy that literally separates communism from various aspects of socialism
Marxism
from Marxism
is kind of a balance between communism and capitalism.
This guy talks about Marx as purely being a critique of capitalism.
It's a critique.
Well, we don't want you to hear. How often is Dad want to say, let's have a trip with all of us together? We always have Damien's girlfriends who never stick around very long, let's be real. And then they always come muck up everything.
That's right.
So let's do it all together.
There's drama, there's a fight.
Shitty ones, hell,
I would have had somebody to hang out with.
Although
it is so much less drama without women. So
Could you get that on film? You got to delete that.
I just wish
not you. Yeah,
Brett should have stayed around a little bit longer. It was only a matter of time. Only a matter of time.
But Dave,
You don't have a case and I have. Oh wait, or Shay.
No, I don't know.
What is that for? What did we just do?
Casey, let me ask you a question.
Ooh, 180 baht and let's see what it gets. That was brilliant. You didn't even have to say that second part just now. That is such.
Let's talk about backyard baseball.
How did that work so well?
Backyard baseball.
I remember sitting in the house trying to prepare for something. You guys were just fighting. You would fight over every out.
Yell at Casey for not.
He was safe. He was out. He was safe. He was out.
Let's face it, Ryan just wanted to win, so he would cheat a lot.
And then invariably, there'd be somebody coming in crying. Always somebody came in the house crying.
Honestly, it's because I didn't have any home runs. No, you cheated. You always wanted to argue. I did. I think I had one.
No, we all just argued because we just.
Did we see the home run chart when we went back?
Well, we had 4 guys. Essentially, we had 4 guys who were in the game, also reffing the game. That's why we had
honor system among kids. And we had ghost runners. I love the ghost runners.
I feel like we were honest.
Ghost runners are fast. Only fast as Shane, though.
Conservative values. You can't just be completely liberal. It's saying to be completely liberal or completely conservative. You have to have the balance between. No, of course. I mean, it's like I think it's crazy that they've run such a divisive line between we don't want to run the debt up, but it's like a lot of our money we bailed the whole banking system out. Our federal government bailed the entire banking system. That's the government. That's the government says any president. No, the private sector did it. The private sector completely screwed over the economy. That's not true. Actually, they say that a lot of governments were actual regulations on banks made it impossible for them to actually fulfill the regulations of the government. No, that's not true. I just read a report on it. It's true. Dude, they just made up a bunch of numbers. No, they made up a rating. No one's denying that. I'm not denying that. They made up the ratings because the government put a restriction on them that said you have to meet like this quota of like people with mortgages or something, but they weren't able to meet it because no one would buy houses. So they were unable to meet it, so they started changing. Was this Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac? Yeah, but I think then it got way too big. No, it did. They agreed, but they said it's because the government they couldn't do government.
We are with the elephants. It was an hour-and-a-half ride up here, and the first thing you notice is the roosters, and they are having a wonderful feast on dung.
Where's everybody?
Yeah.
Shay, Casey.
Okay, this mom.
Mom?
Yeah, that baby.
Very nice.
Okay, you can have. Sawadee-ka, say hello. Say hello. Sawadee-ka. Sawadee-ka. Sawadee-ka.
Oh, very smart.
Okay.
Very smart.
Okay, this right.
Where do I put it?
Oh
my god.
Oh, he's chained up.
Oh man, weird. Should I peel this for the elephant?
Guys, let's go over here more.
Kiss.
What happened?
You wet this.
No,
Did you touch it?
Yeah, I touched it.
The hair, man.
Sit down. Oh. นั่งลงดีๆนั่งดีๆ
Doesn't feel good to
นั่ง
pet.
ลงนะนั่งดีๆ sit down นั่งลงดีๆ sit down
Can you catch? Catch?
sit down
Oh.
okay you can kneel okay now you can sit down leg
Look, sit on the legs, Shay.
No.
Sit on the legs.
Ew.
Yeah, come sit on the legs. Maybe I'm too heavy.
oh what is this
They can't jump. Why can't I handle this?
Did you touch it?
Jump up
Did you pet her?
All right, Damien, time for stand-up.
Did you pet her? So we can ride.
Hello!
Yeah.
What's that like, hon?
Oh, it's scary, but it's fun.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then after here,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, come on. Okay, you can hold.
Look at the long hair.
8 months old.
This is for baby.
8 months old.
Yeah, 8 months ค่ะ
Can they catch them?
แสงไม่มีหนังยางรัดผมเขาเหรอรัดเลย
So why aren't we feeding them then?
They don't seem very
This is
fast.
she name is น้องเฮงเฮง This is like this is okay ค่ะ
Oh my god, that's even.
No like this ค่ะ This is
That's sugarcane, right? Yeah, because he has slow reflexes.
这个你站在小山旁边可以喝。เฮงเฮงสวัสดีค่ะ สวัสดีค่ะ
Oh, look at the little hair. We can't even eat that.
So she just name เฮงเฮง Very surprise ค่ะ
No, you gotta open it.
你好，在这里看到没？你好，这里有，它还没吃完，它还在嚼哦，还没有牙齿，还没有。
You have your water bottle. I took care of everyone.
Oh yeah. So those guys would be way crazy.
These are like half the size of African elephants.
你还想给小山吃是吗？
Thank you.
All right, who wants to ride one?
ยืนคู่น่ะเดี๋ยวยืนคู่น่ะ
Oh,
hang on.
You afraid? I want to make this elephant.
His leg though.
You like the elephant? You like?
Hello, yes, hello, hello.
So what happens when
What's the matter?
I already told you, man.
Oh, Ryan, you're being stuffy about it. What's your beef? What's your beef?
I just don't like how these animals are tied up to trees. And all they want is our food. They don't get the food unless they do a trick for them or something that we like. If I was to put myself in those shoes, and those big elephant feet, I wouldn't like that as well. Being tied up to a tree, only getting your food when you do something right. How what?
Okay, everyone, follow me, please.
I got rammed by a lot.
Alright, I would still love this fun stuff.
Just so if they wander off.
No, they said.
Oh yeah, poaching. Poaching is the issue. We are.
You hold the rope, elephant walk.
Are you alright, buddy? Do you like this?
Bye. Nothing compared to.
What?
I mean, weight-wise, it's nothing.
It weighs hundreds of kilos.
Casey, what's it like, son?
It's a lot like riding a bull. A little bit more peaceful. And a lot hairier.
ลูกขึ้นแก้ข้าวลูกแซ่อาบเร็วลูก
You're up. Shane, I'm glad to see him get on.
Oh, look at that ride.
Shane's trying to become one with the animal.
ครับครับ
โอ้
เอาวันนู้น
เอาวัน
เพื่อน
นี้
ฟังเลย
1 2 3เป่าแล้วลูก1 2 3เอาเป่าเลย
ขอโทษขอเดี๋ยวขอเดี๋ยวขอเดี๋ยวเป่าดิเป่าดิเป่าเป่าเป่าดิ
ไปเดินทางนู้นแม่ระวังนะแชร์กูนะคะโคนหรือโคนเขาโคนครับโอ้ยโคนอะไรเนี่ย
Yeah.
She's the animal, not
Can I
the
jump off
people.
there?
You cannot order. You stop. You go. You like this. This is animal. We just when we walking, we lock because sometimes if she run, we can stop. Stop. Go. ไอ้แอร์ดูแลฝรั่งหน่อยหนึ่ง
ปั๊บ
ไปดูข้างบนลูกเอาไปยืน You can use that up together for get the picture.
Thank you.
ไอ้แอร์ห้องปอเขาไปถ่ายรูปเหรอ Together with your
No, I'm not gonna ride with
อ๋อ
her.
อยู่นั่นละ
Hey, I'm too heavy. It would
จุ๊บลูกจุ๊บลูกโอ้
จุ๊บ
hurt the animal. The animal's not used to weight like this.
Kiss. Joe. One more again. Kiss. Joe, did you Joe? Kiss. 6 คนก็เสียงอย่าครับสวัสดีค่ะขาด้วยนั่นนะลูกสวัสดีค่ะนั่นลูกขับดาวพี่บอสเฮ้ยนั่นลูกนั่นลูก
There is. You're all covering herself with her food.
What's your name? What's your name?
Imagine a Thai person actually wondering.
Shane, give me your lines.
Damien was all smiles and elephants.
That. Hey, they need some eggs.
Kapun kap.
Oh, we're going for burritos. I'm the prize.
Got behind you guys.
Kapu.
So many guest houses.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are a lot of old guest houses. I
So
wonder,
melting not only.
hey, have you guys found the one that you tried to get and couldn't?
What?
Have you found the one that you tried to get and couldn't?
No, that's on a part of time that we were in the car. I think we got a better one.
Muay Thai box. You guys look out.
How much would have that other one been for them cost? Because ours is $20 a night. We're paying $20 a night, $5 each. Yeah, but I think our
Look at this fucked up.
Uh-oh, here comes the market. Man, we missed this street.
Oh, there's a good small.
No, it's white.
This is outside the bedroom where Evelyn and I slept in Phuket. I believe those are rubber trees in the distance. Look at the mountain view. This is the mountain view from the balcony of the room that Shane gave us. And it's pretty, there's no doubt about that. It's got a pretty, you know, driveway that Shane. This is just 2 hours later from Shane's bedroom porch in Phuket. Sorry, Kaput, sure. Sun is coming out.
Your believement of my statement has nothing to do with reality. So, you can go on believing all you want, but it is what it is.
Take one about it then.
So what is our plan? Do we have a plan?
Alright, have we ever had a plan before we embark on the world?
Yes, you sometimes we have a rough plan, like where we're going. You know, I already know the plan. We're going somewhere to eat. Maybe we should go to the Tesco Lotus. Not only does it have restaurants in it, it also has stuff to buy, like a toothbrush. I need a toothbrush. So I am willing to change the whole plan that we don't have, which was already established, to go to Tesco Lotus.
How could you change a plan we don't have?
I was hoping you were able to pick up what I was saying through what I just said. So that way I'll be able to get a toothbrush as well.
What about basketball shoes? Can we buy basketball shoes?
We can buy basketball shoes at the Tesco Lotus for the price. I don't know, probably in par with what you would pay in the United States for a pair of shoes, because we're not buying things from poor villagers or people trying to make their business.
Is that magic?
We are actually buying things from the corporation themselves. Those who made the shoes. That means they must have paid for the products that they are making, and that usually and that can't be reduced to Thai prices.
Last night was good enough for all of us.
What?
Because protein's really good for you after you work out. Man.
What's this for? Yes, but it's whey protein. Casey knows too. Whey is not as good as it could be.
Not as good as it could be does not mean better than nothing. Than raw
Shane,
vegetables.
I would agree with that. We should definitely be drinking this for 3,000 Thai baht.
That's $90. Wow.
You know, I was actually looking into getting some protein before I got fired. That was one of the first things on my list when I got my paycheck. You know what? I never got that paycheck.
Holy cow.
No, I can do that. This is Uddiyana Bandha. One of the key pieces of Uddiyana Bandha. Uddiyana Bandhas are the exercises you do to supplement the energy from your genital regions towards your heart or your head space if you are practicing Tantra. Google it.
Where's Damon?
I'll show you how to do it later. Since you have expressed your desire to go down that path. The one true path to salvation.
Gus Van Sant, an independent filmmaker, once said, if you leave a camera on someone long enough, you wouldn't believe the crazy shit that comes out of their mouth.
It's like, I gotta say something, there's a camera rolling, I don't wanna waste the film. Something's gotta come out. But, I don't know what we're doing today, this looks nice, it would be nice if I can make it back, if we can make it back for the 3 o'clock high intensity
I'd be surprised if we could leave by 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
workout class.
Casey, could you share with the video camera what transpired after my wife and I headed to bed at approximately 8 p.m. last night?
I mean, it was about 6.
Yes, we proceeded to make our way to the tennis courts where we played a few games of tennis, the 4 of us. And it all happened so quickly.
After about 2 hours of playing tennis, we decided we should stop. We went back to the room. We decided we were hungry. Yeah, we were hungry. 2 hours of tennis makes you hungry. So then we were like, let's order a pizza. That was our first idea, and we were all very happy. The order was going to be large pizza with pepperoni, pineapple, and mushroom. We called the place. They were closed, so there was no pizza. So then we proceeded to cook ramen noodles, or at least the Thai version, which is probably more closely related to the original version of ramen noodles. We cooked about 3 packs, and we shared 3 packs of ramen noodles between us.
No wonder you're not hungry. I've eaten since
We are very hungry. We were hoping that Kat would bring the salmon she has in her room. She wasn't able to do that.
Ryan already devoured her rice.
I devoured her rice that she said I could have. It's good. And then after that, at about 11 o'clock, we were like, we cannot be awake anymore. We must go to sleep. I went downstairs to my old room. It's not my room anymore, never will be. And then Casey and Shane shared a bed, and Damien went to a room I'm not aware of its whereabouts.
Across the hall from us.
Across the hall from you, and then we all went to sleep. Any further questions?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there any part of you that has reached a point where you can humbly admit that major decision that you made in your life to embrace hallucinogenic drugs at the end of
I
the
know what
day,
you're gonna say.
came back and bit you in the butt?
That's not a hallucinogen.
That's why I'm just gonna, my like for hallucinogenics did not cause that. My love for the illegal substance marijuana, which is now legal, comically enough, in the state, has caused me some problems in my future, yes.
Do you remember a night many years ago?
I'm sure you can put it on film.
In a car with your father in front of Annie M's ice cream shop.
I do.
And can you relay for this videotape exactly your memory of that night?
I had just gotten arrested for smoking weed. And Dad said you can go the good way or the bad way.
Was your father angry? Was he yelling? Was he screaming? Or how would you paint the picture of his mood?
He was solemn and serious. But no, he wasn't angry or anything. Yeah.
Was there any part of you that reflected on those comments in the day or two ahead after that?
Yeah.
Any part of you that said, you know what, maybe Daddy is right?
Can't remember, but I'm sure I thought about it. But at that time, my mind was made that I was going to continue smoking marijuana.
And do you remember a year, 2, 3, 4 years later, a gathering for dinner in our home in Lamoni, Iowa? And in a heated fashion, your father uttering words to the effect of, if you keep messing with this stuff, you're going to end up in prison. Do you remember that kind of exchange?
I don't remember the night exactly, unless that was the night that we had a fight and I wrestled you down in the front yard. But I'm sure it took place.
Have you ever wondered, when's Dad gonna utter this comment, I told you so?
You've already uttered that comment.
Does it hurt when your father says that?
No.
I told you so?
No. I understood what I was doing.
Is it cold for a father to say that? You can be honest.
I wouldn't say so. It's real.
Your brothers and sisters, and there was a line of thinking years ago that as I pronounced predictions, that I was kind of damning you or locking you into a future. Was there ever a part of you that thought maybe Dad is just trying to scare me into a different direction? That I didn't want to see these things come to pass. I feared they would come to pass. Hoped they would not. I mean, have you ever had a chance? You've talked a lot about meditation.
You know, you guys were down here with me.
How do you reconcile your upbringing and choices you made?
What do you mean how I reconcile my upbringing?
Do you feel like Mom and Dad could have done differently to maybe send you in a different direction?
Well, I thought we had this discussion the other night. We can go into that.
It looks like the planning session is about to begin, so we'll resume this later.
Okay.
Thanks for being very honest and forthright. It's a good thing. So
it's the way to be, baby.
Sure.
Should I grab a chair?
Ryan, I don't think you'd be that sad if I died. I mean, I don't know why you would be.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. I'm such a little part of your life now. Why is that?
That's you. Why are we not part of each other's lives?
I heard he talk to you.
Say that again?
I heard he talk to you.
Yeah, I heard he talk to you too. This is interesting that we're doing this in front of a camera, but hey, that's how a lot of our conversations actually have been. So, I guess we could still do this. This would be good. But yeah, I've definitely had the same thoughts. Like, I'm not really close to my father. I've had some issues, like during this trip. Like, times I've become really emotional. And looking back to the root of why these certain experiences made me feel this way. And I thought that a lot of them had to do with my relationship with my father. And my solution was to even open up a line of communication with you. And the start of that was going to be a letter. And I never wrote the letter.
We are in Phuket. We just had our first restaurant meal. About 1,500 baht. No, 1,500 baht. So we really paid a lot. Had a good breakfast.
And this is what it looks like inside the air-conditioned restaurant. And there is still Shane and Casey and Damien trying to figure out where we're going to go from here. The side street of our restaurant. Christmas gift.
And all the light, and all the fear,
Enya.
and all the waves, the sea, and on the road.
One outlet really on the island. It's about 25 minutes away.
This is where Shane has worked for almost a year.
That's our room right there, Paul.
Here's our room. Mine and Ev's room is right there. That's not it. It's right here. The top one. That's where Evelyn and I
We are on the ferry to PP Island. It's actually Saturday morning of our second week of our vacation trip to Thailand. And we're on a ferry called the PP Ferry. We're downstairs in the basement. Now I've been with your mother 40 years. 40 years. I think that's remarkable, Evan. And I really appreciate that. Hey, Dia. At this stage of Shane's life, he is into a relationship with Kelsey. And he is anxiously awaiting within a couple of weeks of reuniting with her in Chicago. And I have submitted this morning that that's when the relationship really begins, and we'll see where they go from there. At this time of filming in Damien's life, he is into a woman named Jackie Steves. Relationship is 4.5 months old. He feels like it's a pretty good one. He has never felt this way before, right, Dame? And we'll see what happens. Who knows? When we look at this videotape in 20 years, we'll look back and he'll say, yeah, I remember her. And if you're Damien's current wife watching this, we did not do this filming to make you feel bad. When you're watching this, Damien's current wife, I may be dead, Paul Davis. Think of me in a good way and not bad for these comments. At this time in Casey's life, he's living a scam. Living with a woman, the FBI thinks he's married to her. In his heart, he is not. He's been relegated to sleeping on the couch for many, many months. A true sign that I love Mariana, because she is not going to sleep with someone who doesn't love her in the true intimate way of a married relationship. Casey's in the process of waiting for test results, the second stage of the CFA. His father has just reminded him that he may have passed, he may have failed again. He will admit that going to Mitch's wedding hurt him. Yep. Took some critical weekend time off to study. But you never know. Casey is in search of that woman that'll make him happy. But I don't think he's in much of a hurry for it, though. He seems to be okay just being Casey. Where is he?
Here we are on the ferry to Fifi Island. Fifi. Spelled Fifi, pronounced.
What
quan hệ lỗi xả mã này là giá là lỗi xả mã là các bạn tưởng được nhiều rồi tưởng tượng thì nó theo nè lỗi xả mã làสังเกตจะมีนักเที่ยวนำรถมาทำกิจกรรมที่นี่นะตรงนี้ภูเล็กนะครับ
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
ถ้ำไบกิ้งหรือถ้ำลังนกนะเดี๋ยวสักครู่เราผ่านหน้าถ้ำไอดอนถ่ายรูปนะครับหลังจากนั้นเราไปพิพิธภัณฑ์นะครับFrom you see like cave, a bird nest cave, see like bamboo inside the cave. The local people they make for coming up call it bird net, but they make for soup. We call bird net soup. You look and see. After it, go to Pipidan Island. ทางบริษัทท่านต้องว่ายน้ำเป็นด้วยนะว่าจุดที่เราไปจอดเรือเล่นน้ำจะไม่มีชายหาดแต่อย่างใดนะท่านที่จะไปเล่นน้ำต้องว่ายน้ำเป็นนะใครว่ายน้ำไม่เป็นหรือมีเด็กจะไม่สะดวกเล่นน้ำกลางทะเลอยากพักผ่อนที่ชายหาดท่านไม่ต้องเปลี่ยนเรือนะลงท่าเรือไปเลยนะครับLadies and gentlemen, boat left on and now you see people down this side there. Colors if you interested in snorkeling or swimming with us, then you change to another boat, check the boat, and carry everything with you. We do swim snorkeling first 1 hour after we bring you back. Someone cannot swim or you don't want to join us snorkeling, you get out the boat here.
We have stopped to have brunch on the island of Phi Phi. And I don't know that as a family we will ever have a lunch.
Why would you pay for the view?
With such a beautiful view.
Go back to the place.
No.
Let's do it. If it's cheaper, let's go there.
It's like 20 baht cheaper, man. It's
$1 cheaper, man.
This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
This isn't the top of a skyscraper, bro.
Dude, you can get pad thai for $150.
That's what pad thai should be fitting.
This is.
I don't think I mind having a huge big.
Ruin their Olympic.
Okay, they can't prove which day it happened. Dan?
because they're not American.
Where are you going? We have to wait for Casey.
You don't have to, you probably will. Probably want to. Probably should.
That's where we had breakfast.
Just no.
We are headed to Monkey Freaking Island. And I don't think the guy running the boat is too concerned about the audio-video equipment getting wet.
Oh my God. This. Oh, dude, you don't know how exhausting it is. It's an open water, dark water. How much damage where are you at? Dude, you'd be so tired by the time you got here. You'd have to swim back.
Oh my God.
Tiny, man.
We're already here. Monkey Beach.
I'm not taking any attitude.
Come out, wherever you are.
There they are, the orange vests.
That would be orange vests. He had me believing it.
Alright, so we can leave our boat is waiting on us, correct?
Is the boat waiting?
Yeah, I think the boat's waiting. This water is way better, man.
Look at it.
This is Cat. I've made a decision. I don't like monkeys. Hey, where you going? Where you going? You think you could just take anything you want? You too. Just because you're his brother, you think you can do what you want? Uh-huh. Caught you, baby. Caught you red-handed.
Oh.
They're very agile. I'll tell you, that guy can really use his hands. Oh, shit. Holy cow!
We had a war! They were backing down, man.
I got this old. They got some pretty sharp teeth, man, don't they? Those teeth look pretty sharp to me. Sir, wouldn't you say so?
Why are you doing this?
I do this. This is what I do.
Cringy, man.
Huh? Mungy?
It's cringy.
Cringy? Okay. Well, alright, I'm sorry.
Don't be a pill. Not be a pill.
Okay, look. It's proof. It's actually bleeding.
Cringy, man. Cringy.
You what?
Cringy, man. Cringy.
Cringy.
You said.
No, I heard that British people are a lot less excited.
You want to sit in the air conditioner on the way back?
Honey, by the time you get on that boat, you're going to be hot again.
I'm getting this little videotape, Shane. You're doing good. Great, Shane. Great. Very good.
I just got ragged. Dude, I just got kissed like 4 times.
Hey, let me get some of that.
The register. So the government is the people, and the people help the company. Like same with Ford. It's like what they say about Detroit is the government got people to move to Detroit. They built infrastructure. The government's okay. We'll lay down roads. Where's your factory? We'll put roads all the way.
Another
on that side of
discussion.
town. We'll do all that stuff.
Another political discussion here.
We're going to do all that stuff. So the government does subsidize this business, and the business gets all these benefits, and they're not beholden to anyone except for the 20 shareholders. Well, I mean, whatever that.
See, otherwise that stuff wouldn't have been there like that, and left Unless the government didn't implement it. So it wasn't, obviously,
You also got to look at it from
this thing has the government.
You also got to look at it from a human rights perspective. Think about all the people that have no other choice than doing those jobs.
Yeah, and there's no.
It's the national come It's socialism in a government program.
It's taking what it is. It is. It's societal. It's societal.
Change. Drive the day while we.
Take that back in my car.
You want a pool from that?
Yeah. Are you allowed? What are you drinking?
My body is weightless.
But you gotta pull your whole body up. Dude, there's back muscles required, but I don't.
Casey, can you do it?
No one can do butterfly. They can do it.
Come on, you're rolling. What's on your mind, little fella?
Just go for it.
I was wondering, Jack and I were talking, maybe we could all go to Colorado.
Why Colorado?
I think they have a cabin. Steamboat.
I'm not going with.
I feel when I haven't got enough sleep, and they're just like, that's just like, was hard for me.
Casey, dude, my grip's incredible.
What about me? Does mine look good?
I don't know. I feel it, dude. I'm not doing it based on
Shane, what's the intention behind?
Why wouldn't our body respond to wetness with like traction and wetness?
Yeah, Casey, you're gonna have to come up with something here. Look at this, Casey.
I mean, why does a monkey have a tail? For its
Shane.
balance.
Shane, look. Look at that.
Little monkeys, yes.
Shane.
Pull your whole self up.
Hold on.
The thing that draws the question usually is it takes so long for our feet to turn.
Yeah, if they would have done it way
it's like I'm drying.
Why does your hair get wet, Shane? What's the intentionality of your hair getting wet? Your body letting it
Getting
get
wet,
wet.
that's not a reaction. This is actually a reaction to wetness.
No, it's a no. Hair is getting wet is the same.
No, whenever our skin is wet for a period of time, it starts to do this. It's not instantaneous.
Look it up, Shane.
It doesn't have to be instantaneous.
Our hair gets wet because there's water in it, but it also does absorb.
Our feet get soggy because it's in water
They're
for a
not
long time.
soggy.
Dude, that's sogginess.
Yeah,
It's not though.
in basketball.
Okay.
Soggy is just the way they even drink.
You're going up for a layup, or going for a shot, and someone blocks you. The ball they keep the ball in their hand, but they come all the way down to the ground. What is that? So you're jumping up, you're trying to shoot, and then someone blocks you, but they don't knock it out of your hand. It stays in your hand, and you come down with it.
That's a violation. It's up and down. What do they call that?
Travel.
We're asking you, is that travel?
Yeah. Because you take a step and a half or two.
No, you
In order to just jump up, you get, and then it stays in your hand, and you just come down and land.
I feel like they try to get it off.
I think
It's a travel.
It's a jump.
You cannot come down with the ball once you leave orbit.
My instinct tells me you can't do that. It's because that in the process of getting up to get up that situation, you've probably taken your allotted steps. If you were standing still, jumped up, and somebody blocked you,
But the ball never leaves your hand.
I don't know what that call would be.
You're not allowed to land with the ball.
Casey has studied basketball.
We could check the rule book, but
He didn't give it to us with total confidence.
dude, that's definitely a travel or a jump ball. That's it.
But how do you decide between the two?
No, it's not a travel. It's a straight up jump.
We very rarely have seen it. When you very rarely ever see that play.
What do you think the name of jump ball is?
Both-
We both jump and the ball stays there. Jump ball.
Well, the jump ball has evolved in the last 20 years. Jump ball used to start every game and every half.
No, we know what it is.
Every quarter. Was it every quarter?
Every game and half.
I just watched that end of that game. Kyrie Irving's three
Yep.
Yeah,
was
dude,
it.
We heard it, man.
Yeah, we did.
That was
No, what I think was more important than that though was LeBron James' block.
His block on
like the momentum
Ikagawa or whatever his name.
it was missing. Like he came all the way down the court, Dan. We didn't really see it, but did he come all the way?
Well, midway. He was halfway.
He was trailing him. He was trailing him.
It's just I feel like that's just something that's like like LeBron's like a cloud that hangs over you. Like when you're all the way down there by yourself and you're like. I feel like.
But here's a question now, and you've got to be thinking about this already. With the addition of Kevin Durant,
On the Heat?
Golden State.
Oh my God.
What do you think are the chances that they'll win 73 games again?
Let me tell you this. Want me to tell you my opinion?
I want your opinion.
So I think a lot of times, and I think we know this, it's not about stars.
Right.
It's not about collecting the most amount of stars. It's collecting the right team dynamic, right?
I don't know, dude.
And I see so
the
many
Olympic
teams.
team would beat any NBA team.
True.
Yeah.
The Olympic team.
Well, I mean, that's certainly a possibility.
They score like
But I'm
150
saying, consider that
points
the
a
team
game.
dynamic that the Golden State Warriors had this year was why they won so many games.
Right.
Right? Now, you add someone else into it, it changes the dynamic. Maybe that's going to be great. Maybe that's going to be better. But this is something I've just figured out recently. Is like, I don't think people give enough credit to like the gelling of a team and how important it is that everyone knows their role in the team and everyone plays that role well on the team. And so you insert someone else, maybe they'll be good. I don't really know Kevin Durant, but
So if you're Cleveland and you're thinking we don't want to be one and done, they've just improved.
they just did to the finals. They've
They've been tiers zero, but they haven't. This is their first title for Cleveland in many years. If you're the front office and you're assessing off-season moves, and you see what Golden State has done, you think that maybe Houston continues to be second tier. San Antonio has gotten old. You no longer.
still the same place.
You know how no longer look at Oklahoma City the same. Okay, Derrick Rose went to New York and Wade went to Chicago, but do you really see a different Final Four landscape next year? Really?
No, two guys went to the Knicks. It was
Rose.
Noah and Rose.
Noah went too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is Carmelo still there?
Was the MVP, and yeah, he got hurt, but then he came back to a team that was different. You know, and they had Jimmy Butler that came on, and then the dynamic of the team changed. And like I think it really affected Rose. I think he really had an issue with that. Jimmy Butler was kind of the star now. Like Rose disappeared, he comes back, it's like, oh, I'm not scoring right away. I'm not playing up to par right away.
So can you give me some specifics
I think
with?
Rose needed to be traded for his personal career.
All right, and he's.
Can I see your keyboard?
But would you give me some thoughts on Cleveland now? What should they do?
They're going to get Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard sucks.
I know he sucks. I don't like him either.
I hate him. Dwight Howard.
What should they do? Should they do anything?
Yes.
Do they go to war again, knowing that Golden State has added a pretty good player?
I think they know. They need a good big man. They need to get rid of Love.
You think?
Yeah, and then bring in a bigger power.
Love's soft, dude.
Love just didn't gel well with the team. Maybe it's that.
because he's white.
He
Love 6'3's on that team though.
J.R. Smith.
That's the thing, dude. No, Ray Allen's considering coming back to one of those teams.
No, dude.
Was that a lie?
I don't
think
know.
that was.
Maybe you're right, but I cannot believe that. Ray Allen.
Who was he playing with? Did he go to the Heat?
He was retired.
Guys, look at your mother.
No, but was he to the Heat at the end?
Yeah.
He retired with the Heat, I think, or went.
And if you're Chris Bosh, what are you thinking?
Where'd he go?
He's still with Miami fighting blood clots.
He might die. Yeah. He might die.
How's it going, Ev? You working out good?
You know, if he's got LeBron and Dwayne Wade around him, he's going to be awesome.
Dwayne Wade in Chicago.
Hey,
I think that.
hey, Bosh to Cleveland.
Oh.
Chris Bosh to Cleveland.
Forward, right? Power forward.
And he's a good team player. Pass and the.
What do you think?
I think they'll take like Blake Griffin or something. Might try to split up because the Clippers should be good.
What's the deal on J.R. Smith?
Just emotional.
He's kind of weird, isn't he?
He's not the smartest player, but he's a momentum player.
So are you not uncomfortable?
Ezekiel Elliott's first carry was 15 yards.
15?
Thank you. He broke some tackles too, dude.
Did he start? We got there and the Cowboys fans got kicked out, so they moved down the road. So we said there were still Cowboys people there, but it wasn't like the Cowboys bar.
Wow.
Because they switched it. But it's funny actually. The guy that I live in his room now, he actually started like the Dallas Cowboys club, and he moved to Seattle. But anyway, dude, I was there, dude, with my buddy Ed. My buddy Ed and I, we watched all the games together. He's a Packers fan, I'm a Bears fan, so he wants to talk a lot of smack. But that was a Cowboys Packers game, dude. So as you know, that's where like the real deep loyalty is for the Cowboys, you know. But dude, that catch, dude, we just went nuts. Everyone's just going nuts, like kissing each other. Did you see that catch? And Ed just like sitting there, right?
Yeah, dude, I still don't know. I still don't know.
What? What's in the car? Yo. So you're a smart ass then.
Not at all, I just don't.
Yo, what's all this, yo?
Now!
Hey man, I don't know what.
On the ground, yo! Move it!
Oh god, this happens way too much.
Get on the goddamn ground!
Why are you doing this?
Shut up! Shut your ass up!
I didn't do anything. Why are you doing this? I didn't do anything.
It is our last day in Phuket.
Don't get in the car with a dirty butt.
What's happening, Ryan? Tell us for history. What's happening?
There was we couldn't make it all the way to the restaurant because Damon had some digestive issues.
Casey, what do you have in your hand? Look at the mother. She's good.
Which way did he go?
Mom, if I knew that.
Damien has taken off for the back of the woods. We don't know what he's doing back there, but we think he's doing number 2. We think he's doing number 2. I can't believe it. Somewhere in the brush is my son Damien, relieving himself. This is amazing. Countryside of Phuket. This is some of the food that this guy has for sale. This must be a raw meat market. That's liver. Our last morning. Our last morning.
I'm not sold on the iPad yet. There's some things I really like about the iPad. Like what? What I like about it?
2,000 bucks.
Yeah.
6 bucks.
6 bucks.
1,000 bucks.
I'll steal it from her and give it to you.
Did you sell it for 60 bucks?
I don't know how much it
Casey, how old are you?
25.
Shane, how old are you?
26.
So all that needs to happen is he needs to grab the gun, and if he grabs the gun and points in one direction and fires, it's boom, that's one of their license laws. I mean, and that's like in any life, that's a thing, right?
But you don't have to kill him. He could have shot him in the leg or something.
You don't think about that. You have a split second to decide.
Well, you should be trained to think. You should be trained to think that way.
Are you saving your own life, or are you going to die? Like, do you hesitate to lost in war? That's the same. You hesitate. And but that's the thing. Like in any situation, so if it wasn't a cop, it's two people in a situation fighting for their lives. They both have a gun. They both have a gun. One person goes to the gun and shooting them. The second, the person doesn't use the gun, knocking up doing it. That's any combat. That's what happens.
That had the gun, that had the license to conceal, to carry the gun, she said that she raised him to do whatever the police told him to do. She raised him that way.
Never do drugs and raise us all and everything.
So when the police officer said, you know, I'm stopping you for a taillight, he told the guy, I have a license to conceal and carry a gun. That's what I heard. And he started to reach into his lapel pocket to grab the license, and the guy shot him.
But I know the community is trying to take away from it. So we're talking about that, really though,
I saw. Did you guys see the?
Back and forth viewers, more people watching.
Not at all. I just don't understand what's all this, yo? How'd you see that? You were my partner pointed
How'd
to
you
me.
say that?
How'd you even see that stuff? Morning, officer. What do you think, Shane? What? About the yo?
It was fine. For a rookie.
Officer? Step away from the car.
Oh, no, sir. I live right there, and I mean, I used to live there.
Yo? A lot of break-ins around here. You know anything about that?
No, sir, I don't.
I get it. Some people, you need to be trying to friend them for a second.
Nope.
Yeah.
And no, it's more like make fun
Yeah,
of
because
it.
you want him to say something about the break-ins. You want him to say something about the break-ins.
Nah, dude.
But then instantly you're over it. Instantly you're over it.
What's up, yo? What's up, yo? What's up, yo? What's up, yo?
A lot of break-ins around. You piece of shit.
What's up, yo? A lot of break-ins around here. Oh, man, I think you gave me something. I think you're wrong with it.
You're welcome.
You got what you needed to get. Okay, ready? All wanted.
Yo, you remember Chicago?
Casey and I are 1 for 1. I don't get. Casey doesn't read with me. I don't get that rule. Casey, I like this one a lot. Send that one to Damien. Really? Fine. You love that one? You want me to do it just like? Okay. So did I do it? Yes. But did Casey know which one was the best? Yes.
Oh, morning, officer.
Dad, I don't need that filming me right now.
Damn, you're born behind this camera, man. Morning, officer.
Okay, hold on, Casey. You gotta look me in the eye and say,
Morning, officer.
step away from the car.
Oh no, I live. I mean, I used to live here.
What's up, yo? Break-ins around here. You know anything about that?
No, sir, I don't. I only.
What are you doing around here?
As I started to tell you, I used to live there.
You got an ID on you, yo?
My wallet's in the car, yo.
So you're a smartass then?
No, sir, not at all. I just don't understand.
Yo, what's all this, yo?
That's my stuff. I'm moving.
Get on the ground. Now.
Hey, man, I don't know what.
On the ground, yo. Move it. Get on the goddamn ground!
Why are you doing this?
Shut up! Shut your ass up!
I didn't do anything.
Shut up! Shut your ass
Why
up!
are you doing this?
Yeah, no,
I didn't do anything.
That was wrong. I think I do need to have that.
It is July 2016. After some early career success, Damien wants to continue to capitalize on what he accomplished in Chicago.
What did it say about it?
He also appeared in Crisis, but it's been several months and you're wondering if the energy has been lost. He has an opportunity to join a show called Empire. We are rehearsing this scene in Thailand, Shane's last 2 weeks in this community. When it rains here, boy, does it rain. In the distance, you see the rubber trees. Thank you, Shane.
What are you doing around here?
As I was starting to tell you, I used to live right there.
You got any idea on you, yo?
My wallet's in the car, yo.
Oh, you're a smartass then.
Not at all. I just don't understand why you're
Yo!
talking.
What's all this, yo?
That's my stuff. I'm moving.
Get on the ground. Now.
Wait, what? Hey, man, I don't know.
On the ground, yo. Move it. Get on the goddamn ground.
Why are you doing this?
Shut up. Shut your ass up.
I didn't do anything. Why are you doing this? I didn't do anything. And we cut to
Don't underthink it.
On top of that, you started to have suspicions about your girlfriend's friend's new art buddy, Tyrone.
none other.
So every time you like Tyrone and Trip, so every time you see another black man, you can't help but to picture Tyrone's face.
And Terrell's genitals.
Wow.
Ready? Morning, officer.
Alright.
It is July 2016.
Say The Wire, man. Say it like you're a gangster cop in The Wire. You remember him in The Wire? He's a great cop. McNulty. You say yo cool, man. You're a cop. You're in cops and cops, man.
This guy's not a good cop.
What the hell is got this?
On the ground, yo. Move it.
John goddamn ground.
I told him 3 times now. I don't know 2 times. You got your body cam? Morning, officer.
Step away from the car.
Oh no, sir. I live right there. I mean, I used to live there, and
Stop, yo. Yeah.
Sorry, is this for the Wi-Fi?
We can't figure the Wi-Fi out.